Okay, so on request of my wife, we're going to do a little more looking at this playhouse, which is good because I forgot something. This slide on here, you can see underneath, plastic slide. I think these are probably, I don't know, $30 or $40 for that. Just a plastic slide, whatever. We got for free because my mom's neighbors were throwing it away. You'll see here, I'm not entirely certain how, but I painted this part and I forgot to paint this part. And now it's too cold, so it's not going to get painted till spring.
Go up.
What?
I'll take it.
Alright, my wife's going to tape.
Go inside. It's okay. Can you go in the house? What?
There's more stuff on it too.
Well, just speak up. Climb up.
It's not going to hear me.
Can you show him your kitchen? Show him your kitchen. Come to your kitchen. See? Got our balcony.
Okay, so up in the playhouse again, I mentioned the tarp that didn't really work, but we built this little peak, and as you can see it ripped through the top, but once again, not terribly concerned. Tarp was free. We weren't really sure it was going to work anyway, but up in here, we got nice linoleum floor. We got to clean some paint off it, but it comes off easy. But we bought this linoleum at our last apartment because it was you had second floor stairs outside, and when you walk in the door, the first thing they had was carpet. So we just bought let the wind die down quick. We just bought a little scrap of linoleum to set in front of the door to make it easier to clean up the mud. Take quick another look at my wood racks here. So I will. So saw the wood racks from the ground. This is just the back side of those same four, and this one was a little tippy. It wasn't supporting itself, so I just took again a couple just random scraps of lumber I had and screwed them together because I didn't have one quite long enough. Screwed it together there and screwed it into the post, and same thing at the other side. So they got a little kitchen up here. This is actually the old faucet out of our house. We put a new faucet in because this one didn't have a sprayer, and my wife wasn't convinced I could just cut a hole in the metal over here and put a sprayer in, even though I work in a steel shop. So we just bought one. It's kind of neat. It's just like this, but then it has a sprayer right here on this plate, so I didn't have to do any cutting or extra plumbing or anything like that. And then this is just a little tub, which is sort of stapled in, kind of, sort of. It's hard to see, but. Yeah. And then a little balcony out here. And again, like I said, one of these sheets of plywood and this balcony, this lumber, I think we bought. It looks like fairly new 2x4 underneath the paint, so I think we bought that. But just about everything else is just either free stuff or junk I had lying around, no use for. Oh, another example here. We put a window in there, and the cutout from the window becomes a table. And I forget, we were either going to paint this, or I think my wife wanted to put that same, another little chunk of this linoleum top up here, and same deal over here, make a little countertop out of linoleum. What's that? Oh yes, this here, again, probably a next spring project. I just kind of traced out the general shape. We're going to put another window right here, and I don't know, it's just a fun thing. We've had our pastor's kids come over and play on this, and kids in the neighborhood play in this. And these are some chairs, little plastic toy chairs we got for free. And our son was too short to really reach the sink there, which you can't see too great because it's dark in here. So I had this little chunk, which, yeah, I could have split this up for kindling, and actually, looking at it now, it's pretty dry and cracked. It would make good kindling. But I had this sitting around, and it was just the right height for him to stand on and reach that sink, so that became his little step stool. Anything else up here, Mama?
Up here?
Guess I can go out and kind of show you.
How about
Kind of show you the view.
go down and I'll take the phone and hand it to you.
Okay. So, just looking out, there's another wood rack there in my shed, and that lumber's too long to go in my shed, and this lumber here is going to get thrown away. I had an elder, a good friend of mine, advise me, well, not me directly, but in his book, never accept used lumber to build something, and I didn't listen. Turns out he was right. It doesn't work very good. There's screws in it and all kinds of junk. So that's all just going to get thrown away, and we'll do something for the stairs next year. But so I guess I'm going to go down, and we're going to watch my son go down the slide. I can take it down.
Well, then they don't have to watch a bunch of videos. Keith, can you say hi? Say hi. You're gonna be shy?
Alright.
Wait for Daddy to say go.
Alright, Bubba.
Go down.
And the dog got in the way. Was that fun, Keith?
Yeah.
Very good. Thing. Not a recycling. Ooh, that pumpkin's kind of nasty. Anyway, it's kind of not a recycling thing necessarily, but just a neat idea I got from my father-in-law. This is a big stump of oak, and it looks dry up here because it's cut into, but really this thing is still very, very wet, and probably will be next winter too. But I just took and cut a slice in it with my chainsaw, and then came down with the meat like this to meat it, and it actually makes for a very nice little chair. It doesn't look as nice now as it did when I made it because it's starting to turn gray and dry out and stuff, but it's actually about the right height and fairly comfortable.